if you mentioned the Jacksons, there was a Tito or a LaZoya joke. It was coming. It was a fastball. It was coming, and it was going to get knocked out the park. It was going to. It is. It was just going to happen. But the crazy part is, Ron says, "Well, it can't be them. It has to be LaToya." And you know what? I really thought it was going to stop right here. I really thought that it was just okay. But Ron believed later, like, "Oh wow, really? She's not coming?" I was like, Ron, did you really think LaToya was coming? Really? Like even LaToya was doing the talk show circuit, like Jerry Springer, like or whatever. Even she wouldn't. Come on, LaToya Jackson. Who is digression? Who is the most famous person you ever saw like just appear at Howard?
That me Tyson, Mike Tyson. No,
the thing is, he was
Muhammad Ali.
But you talking about
Muhammad Ali,
like actually doing something on campus, or he did just come on campus?
He was just on campus. But it was a regular day. It wasn't like homecoming. Like Muhammad Ali was on. Just I don't know what he was out there for. I saw him, and Mike Tyson was out there. Like, and I remember that specifically being like the first day of classes. Why Mike Tyson was out there, I have no clue.
Mike Tyson was on Howard's campus in '88 too. That's kind of a thing he did. But I mean,
we used to see a bunch of people. We used to see Phife Dawg on the regular from a tribe called Quest.
I'm just thinking about people that appeared like, like this thing. I can't. All I remember
did a speech or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
I can't.
Nah, I can't think of anybody. People who popped up at Howard's camp, it was just there, bro. Like,
yeah,
you just turn around, you're like, oh, look, it's Mike Tyson. Let me stay away from him. Or
you're right. You're right.
And that was back in the day when you weren't too sure if
you didn't care. You was like, oh, that's such and such. Keep it moving.
That's another thing. At Howard's camp, you see somebody, you be like, oh, that's such and such. It's kind of like people in New Orleans. People in New Orleans, we see famous people. It's like, oh, that's your boy. Or that's your girl.
Bill.
Keep moving.
I just thought about it. I guess it wasn't appearance. It was 88 homecoming. We had a 30-minute delay on the kickoff because of Bill Cosby.
I heard about that.
We were, look, I was on kickoff team. We were playing more out. Bill was walking around with one of them Bill
sweaters.
One of them sweaters. Yeah. It was a crisp fall day, so he had his sweater and he had his hat and had the blue suede shoes up. He's walking around the corduroys. He's in full Cosby effect.
Not corduroys.
Yes, he's walking around the corduroys, and he literally walked around the whole stadium doing this. Dude,
wow!
I remember sitting there I'm standing on the field saying, "Wow, we're really not starting this game until we're really not starting this game until Bill Cosby does what he has to do." And let me tell you something, it was not planned. It was not planned at all. He just showed up.
He just pops up, bro. That's it.
Ooh, Zibbert. He just. So yeah, they're there. That's where everybody's thinking's going on. We go to Gilbert Hall lobby. Kim has purchased a Zora Neale Hurston book, Freddie's favorite author. And Whitley says, "Ooh, just what she needs, another book."
Whitley was season 1 Whitley in that one.
She was. And then she said, and she looked at the cover and said, "Ooh," and she and Freddie wore the same dress all through college too. I was like, God. I said, you throwing shade on Zora Neale Hurston? Wow, man. At that moment, Freddie rushes in and sees the book. He said, "Oh my God, you got that book? I have it too. I just read it." Have you read it yet? Not yet.
That was Kim, huh?
Not yet. There's no Walter in this episode. Like, I felt like I felt like Walter.
I wrote that. I just looked. I was thinking. I said, I feel like I said that, and I wrote it right at the bottom of my notes.
No Walter.
Also, no Walter in this episode. Nope.
No Walter. Dwayne is in the dormitory hanging his flyers in Gilbert Hall, and Ron is telling him, "Say, look, man, he had that his campaign. You got nothing to it, man. You got to stop with these issues, man. You need to learn to. You need to do a dance."
Yeah.
He said,
"Hey, it's true though. Ron was talking some stuff like, hey, bro, you have been trying to talk to these people about. You gotta understand your audience. Like, if you're gonna talk about just the issues, you know what he reminds me of? Your boy. And we'll probably get into it either. I don't know if it's season 2 of Good Times, but when that young brother came to go up against Alderman Davis,
yes.
and he didn't want to play the dozens with Alderman Davis, and James and JJ was like, and James told him, like, man, you got to learn how to get down, man. You got to learn how to do something. You can't just sit up there talking about the issues. You got to politic, bro. You got to politic. He wasn't trying to. Dwayne just wanted to stick to, if we give $1 at each party, we'll make a scholarship fund. Man, they're not trying to hear that.
Man, and then when they vote for the person that just giving them the flash, it'd be like, this ain't what I voted for. Yeah, it is.
But honestly, if you're on an HBCU campus, you're probably not paying attention to it as much unless it directly affects you. And even if it directly affects you, you're still not paying attention to it.
The most I ever was disappointed in the student election was at St. Aug, and I ain't gonna say his name. He's a priest now. But he said, I'm gonna give. Like
everybody from the class of '85 doesn't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's not. No, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't John. It was not Father John Raphael at all. It wasn't. It was another guy. He promised. He said, "I'm gonna bring art classes, and he's gonna bring shop classes." And I was like, "That's cool," because then I learned how to.
Because you was into art.
But also, I thought he was going a shop class to learn how to work on the car and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he just said these things, and then he won. And then I said, "Hey, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with the what you call it?" That's not an answer. That's all he said. That's all he did. Just like it's like that's not an answer. But I digress. I really digress because I remember that and I was like stung by that. But I understand. Nobody gets caught up in the minutia of it or whatever. And that's how you get things. That's how you get. And I'm gonna add a $20,000 stipend for myself in the homecoming budget. That's $20,000. Don't you worry about how I got $20,000.
Don't worry about it.
With Dwayne, like he's pitching at Ron. He's talking to Ron, and Ron's like, "Look, man, you need to put some show on, bro. You just
what about Did we already pass about Dwayne? Did Dwayne go over to the house yet?
He's going to the house next. He's coming up right now.
Okay.
We go to Colonel Taylor's house. Dwayne is in there waiting the carpet cleaners, and he's talking about Colonel Taylor behind his back saying, "I don't want to be in your funky old house and touch your stuff."
Playing Kung Fu Theater.
Then he took the blade off the wall, and then when the doorbell rang, he sticks it in the umbrella stand. Like, Colonel Taylor ain't gonna notice. Dumb. He opens the door to have two well-dressed black men with
let me just quickly explain. If no one knows, Kung Fu Theater was a show that came on after cartoons every Saturday around noon Central Standard Time, probably 1:00 Eastern Standard Time. What do you
just do how they did on the
okay. Yeah.
Yo, come back at them.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. And basically, it would be some good fights though. But, just wanted to make sure people understood what Kung Fu Theater was. If they did not know. They probably know, but just in case. You never know.
Yo, Kung Fu. Better than Mine.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, it was
bad ad-libbing. They would have American English overdubbing. Oh my God, it was just horrible. It was horrible.
As we digress. Sorry.
We digress. Like I said, these two well-dressed men in dark suits open the Dwayne opens the door to see these two men. They step in, and it's like he's like, man, y'all well-dressed for carpet cleaners and stuff like that. But let me state, these two men have the most non-threatening hairstyles ever. And it's just, there's nothing to...
Yeah, there's no fade, just straight up.
It's just...
Not even a fro, just hair.
One of these gentlemen, I recognized him immediately, and I looked him up. His name is Riff Hutton. This man has 184 acting credits. Like, he's you know the face, he one
of those dudes. He's one of those dudes that say, "Oh, that's your boy."
Yeah, you never know the name, but his name is Riff Hutton, and I was like, because that's the first thing I said. Oh, that's your boy. I didn't see him in. And then I had to look him up, and I said, that's the first thing I said. Oh, that's your boy.
Oh, that's your boy right there.
I don't know who you are.
That's your girl. There.
I don't know her name, but you know, his or her name. But I knew that was my boy or my girl. I was like, yeah, look at him, and made me look up Riff Hutton. Like I say, they're looking around. Basically, their secret search. Because and in comes Jesse Jackson with what might be the worst reaction ever. Because Jesse Jackson walks in and he says, he's like, I want to say, what is wrong with you? Because he literally walks in like about a foot past Dwayne, like he don't see him and does this. Wait, you there? Like, what is going on? Wait, do you remember, quick digression, do you remember this music video about Billy Joel called The Longest Time?
Yes, I do, and the dude went like this.
That's what Jesse...
He was like this, he went... I know you're talking about.
That's what Jesse Jackson looked like.
The longest time. He was like...
Dude, he's smiling at...
I know he's like...
He looking at Dwayne like... It's like, what, like... it what scared me about this, I wanted to call Debbie out and say, Debbie, was that the best take you had? Because I'm scared what the other ones look like. But Dwayne is sitting there like, man, you know, you look just like Jesse Jackson, man. He's talking about y'all very well dressed carpet cleaners and all this. And he's going about, man, you Jesse Jackson, da 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 da. And Dwayne, he says, cause I am Jesse Jackson. I used to be a country preacher, but I am Jesse Jackson. And Dwayne is down, nah, this, that, but then all of a sudden, Reverend Jackson, we hear Colonel Taylor's voice. And then I want to say, Negro, I thought you were too busy to be.
Yeah.
And then Reverend Jackson explains that he came in early because I guess his plane was on time or whatever. And then Dwayne loses it. And it's like, oh my God, Reverend Jackson, this, that, and the other. Colonel Taylor is saying that Dwayne is an aspiring, I shouldn't say aspiring to hold office
right
on campus or whatever. And he talks about this, that, and he's running for the student body. But yeah, and then
that's when we cut to the second debate, right? Is that the second debate? Not debate, but they were at the pit again.
No, Ron and this ain't even a debate. I don't even call this. This was just some random stuff because Dwayne and Ron,
girl, what's her name? Teresa, right?
Teresa Stone.
I mean, that was her name in the show, Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa Stone.
She was killing them, bruh. But
wait, let me explain. Dwayne and Ron are down in the pit, and they're talking about the election when I guess her dad, what would be her dance party, comes down. They said,
"Oh yeah, they came out with the dance party." Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the latest, because let's state she is the incumbent. Teresa Stone is the president.
Yeah, she's the president. She's the current
president of the student body, and it's like the current and future student body president, Teresa Stone. Go outside. Teresa come down the stairs, and her and the girl who announced her go into a dance.
They were hitting it too.
And then they go into a rap. It became house party. Like, are y'all serious? I was like,
and Dwayne had a decent line, but Dwayne was like, that's what she does. She's dancing around the issues, and she killed this dude with one line. She said, "A vote for me is for the slammingest, jammingest homecoming you've ever seen." Everybody was like, "Ah."
And they lost, and everybody looked like Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Everybody, it was, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she said that. I mean, the way she said it's like the slammingest, jammingest homecoming.
That was a funny line, bro. She was like, cause she was cool. She was like, "A vote for me is for the slammingest, jammingest homecoming you've ever seen," and it was like, yeah.
It was bad, man. And it's like, at that moment, he's like, this could be over for you, Dwayne. This really could be over with. We go to McClurkin Hall lobby. Dwayne is ripping up campaign flyer. Ron comes in, and he even does a little dance mocking. He said, "I'm out. I'm out." And Ron's like, "What's wrong with you?" It's like, "I'm out. I'm out." It's like, I'm tired. He said, "I'm tired, and I'm just tired of it all." He said, "I'm tired." Because Ron has come in, and he's got a rolled up piece of paper in hand, and he says, "I'm tired of this, man. It's like no one cares, and I don't want anything more to do with it." And then Ron shows him what might be probably the most infamous prop in the history of the show, because it stays up until
that's hard. That's hard to forget. If you watch A Different World, it is hard to forget that poster.
Ron unfolds. He says, "I've been working." He said, I fixed this up to help your campaign." He unfolds a poster where Ron has a picture of one man in the middle holding up two other men's hand in celebration, and he
Ron holding up. Oh yeah,
Ron is holding. I'm just saying. I'm saying Ron has imposed his hand on the middleman who's holding their hands up, and on the side, he's imposed the faces of Reverend Jesse Jackson and Dwayne. And I'm like, and I said, Ron, and the crazy part about it, Ron made it about himself. It was like, was, and he told Ron, "You need to dig a hole and go in there with it, because I don't care." He said, "Well, I spent the last 2 hours putting these posters up around campus." And he said, "Well, I guess I'm going to be spending the next 2 hours
taking them down.
Taking them down. Act break. Go to the bathroom real quick, because we're coming right back." We come back. We're back at Colonel Taylor's house.